Welcome everyone, thanks for joining. My name is Bob Everson. I'm head of our mobility ecosystem here at Cisco. And I'm joined by Yoav Levy, who is CEO of Upstream. Yoav, thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, we're excited. One of the big things that we've announced here at Mobile World Congress is, of course, our mobility services platform developer ecosystem, which you guys are one of our initial members. We're excited to have you on board, and it was a great launch that just came out.
Yeah, we just announced it like a couple of days ago. We're super excited with this partnership.
Yeah. So let's start sort of at the foundation. Tell us a little bit about Upstream.
Yeah, so in Upstream we build a cloud-based data management platform purpose-built for connected vehicles. Our vision is to secure everything that moves, like everything that is connected with the SIM card enabled. So we actually started with connected cars, which is kind of the most complex IoT device on earth. We're now moving to other connected assets like EV chargers, dash cameras, telematics boxes, etc. Where our most important element within our platform is our digital twin.
I like that, connect everything that moves. That's perfect, secure it all. So let's talk a little bit about digital twin. Can you unpack that a little bit? Digital twin is somewhat of a buzzword right now, and so would love to hear a little bit more about what you guys are doing.
Yeah. So think about automotive data as kind of a Babylon where every data source is speaking in a different language. So if you think about data like telemetry data coming from the vehicle, diagnostic data, API data with applications that are used in mobility, ECU data, etc. Each data source speaks in a different language. And our digital twin is how we contextualize, normalize, and map all this data into one element within our network. So this digital twin is a representation of the physical vehicle or the physical asset in our cloud. And it's a perfect layer that you can run AI, machine learning on a very accurate layer.
I love that because you're right. The connected vehicles are extremely complex. It's a great market to go after because when you solve that, as you said, it kind of moves across different dimensions to other connected things. But it is an incredibly complex environment because there are all these systems in there. And so I love this example in this application for digital twin. Can you give us maybe a little bit more of a practical example of how this applies?
Yeah. So let's take an example. Let's say that I have a car parking here in the Mobile World Congress here in the garage. The car is turned off, the doors are locked, and my keys are in my bag. So in our digital twin, I have the representation in real time of my car parking here. So let's say that I have a connected car application that I can now remotely unlock my door, start my engine, stop my engine. So the digital twin has the accurate real-time context of my vehicle. So everything that I'm now doing, if it's pairing with a mobile app, if it's sending commands to my vehicle, everything is correlated in our platform. Everything is being tested and validated where we hold the digital twin of my car in the cloud.
The first thing you have to be able to do is find your car or find a parking place around here at Mobile World Congress, right? But assuming you can find a parking place now, I love that example. That's great. And looping back, we talked about our platform ecosystem and how you guys have been one of our inaugural members. Can you talk a little bit about what that means to you and how you interact?
Yeah, so we have announced a partnership between the IoT Control Center and the Upstream platform. Essentially, combining these platforms together helps our customers first to eliminate this blind spot that they may have within the carrier backbone. For example, let's say that an OEM is using the Cisco IoT Control Center and is also using the Upstream platform. There is a blind spot. Everything, all the data that is flowing between the vehicle in the backbone and the backend of the mobile carrier. So together with Cisco, we eliminate this blind spot. We help the OEM gain visibility into this backend backbone, and we can detect different threats and vulnerabilities, mainly around, for example, SMS attacks, like SMS that are being sent and activate commands to the vehicles. So we help the OEM to eliminate that. So this is one example, and there are many use cases that we build together where we're integrating the IoT control center data sources and the upstream data coming from the OEMs together, bring a very interesting solution to the market.
Yeah, that's great. And it was impressive to me how quickly the teams were able to come together because it's so easy to interface. And then we've got the power of connectivity and the power of the platform and your application-specific knowledge. So it's really been a great marriage.
Yeah, I think it's an absolutely fun to work together with the Cisco team. Really, I think the team worked excellent together. The integration was very fast, and we're now validating it, getting customer feedback, and it's a great start of the journey.
Fantastic. Well, good. Well, Yoav, I appreciate you coming in. Thanks for the time and thanks for the partnership.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.